battle for supremacy continues here at the opening day of our Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. 16 teams in total with one goal in mind, and that is to be the champion of this inaugural tournament. We are coming to you live still from the San Andres Sports Complex here in Manila for our last match of the day. But first, this is the results of our matches for today's games. UST winning in 3 sets versus Naga, Lyceum, and Kings. Kings taking that in straight sets. FPU Diliman winning in straight sets. Bacolod Taitong winning in straight sets as well. Earlier, we saw DLSZ winning against Salle in 3 sets. And for our match now, we have DLSZ Santiago Zobel versus Emilio Aguinaldo College ICA. Let's now move on to our pre-game huddle. This game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Yes, we have 16 teams. Nakita nyo po 12 teams na naglaro today, divided into 4 pools. This elimination or preliminary round will be played in the best of 3. Top 2 teams, sila ang mag-a-advance sa next round. 8 teams will battle in a crossover quarterfinals. And the finals and quarters will be knockout games. And then semis and finals will be played in the best of 5 sets.
Let's now take a look at our groupings or our different pools here in the GVIL League. That's Pool A, B, C, and D. So the game we are about to see now falls under Pool B. So that's DLSZ Santiago Zobel versus Emilio Aguinaldo College. And in Pool A, we have National University. Pool B, Adamson leading that one. Pool C, Far Eastern University, Diliman as well.
That's where we still have to see the 4 other teams na hindi natin nakita maglaro for today as we talk about the DLSZ Santiago Zobel roster. So we know that this is one of the country's best, having one of the best volleyball programs. Team Kiana D, Don Macandili, Angel Canino, Justin Nazareno, narinig natin lahat yan na nanggaling dito sa program ng LaSalle Zobel.
Although they did not have a good showing in the last UAAP Season 85 Girls Volleyball Tournament, finishing with a record of 1 win and 9 losses, and finishing last among the 6 schools that competed. But as you mentioned, very good volleyball program. And you have a lot of good players as well in this team. Rian Cortez, a tall and lefty wing spiker. Dorian Gamboa and Alemania as well to add as one of the rookies for DLSZ Zobel. And their head coach as well is Jeremiah Monreal, one of DLSZ Zobel's coaches ever since. But moving on to their opponents, that is Emilio Aguinaldo College.
Yes, ICA lineup, like schools of UST, Naga, and kasama nila na ito nga sa Pool D, ang EAC ICA Girls Volleyball Team. Well, they said that this team is an underdog pero competitive din naman. Nakausap ko nga kanina si, of course, Coach Jennifer Arasan na in their previous league, well, they ranked first. So, makikita natin that this team then is definitely one of the contenders that we have in this tournament.
Yes, and it's going to be hard to tell which team comes out victorious today, as I don't think they have gone against each other yet. So let's see who will take their first win of the tournament so far. We'll be right back after this short break.
is the last game for day 1 of the inaugural season of the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Match number 6 is going to be between the DLSZ Zobel Junior Lady Spikers and Emilio Aguinaldo College Brigadiers. Let's meet both teams, starting with the Emilio Aguinaldo College Brigadiers. Led by their team captain number 2, Samantha Cantada. And first libero number 1, Hilary Estugero. Their teammates number 4, Andrea Clarin. Number 5, Janelle Arasan. Number 6, Cherise Serapio. Number 7, Althea Garavillas. Number 8, Anel de Guzman. Number 9, Raina Abes. Number 10, Jan Valdez. Number 11, Jana Crom. Number 12, Yuna Carino. Number 13, Karil Huyumpa. Number 14, Elaine Garces. And their second libero is number 3, Alia Godino. And now, here come the De La Salle Santiago Zobel Junior Lady Spikers. Led by their team captain, number 18, Rian Cortez. And first libero, number 1, Angels Ceniza or Senyal. Number 2, Sabine Valdez. Number 3, Malia Jose. Number 5, Ainslin Alemania. Number 7, Julian Mindanao. Number 9, Lorien Gamboa. Number 11, Koi Belen. Number 13, Samara Marzan. Number 14, Arian Limpot. Number 17, Julia Andres. Number 19, Cassandra Gamboa. Number 20, Julicia Kuching. And their second libero is number 15, Elena De Los Santos. Our officials for today's game. First referee, Paul Henry Framil, national referee. Second referee, Justin Cruz, national referee.
Now back here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, we have De La Salle Zobel on your screens versus Emilio Aguinaldo College ICA as they go head-to-head for their first win of the tournament.
We've had very interesting matches at tingin ko hindi ito magpapahuli. We've had a few three-setter matches earlier. Sabi nga nila, saving the best for the last. Well, let's see how well these two teams will perform.
But first, again, Emilio Aguinaldo College with their photo op. Together as well with their head coach, Miss Jennifer Arasan.
Jennifer Arazan used to be Jennifer Buhawi. She was really excellent, an excellent volleyball player during her time. Played for San Sebastian, Manila under Coach Roger. And now, she is already coaching. Pagkakataon niya para ma-share yung kanyang natutunan when she was still playing.
As an avenue to share her knowledge as a player, I'm sure she's experienced many championships and many learnings as well during her time. But now the De La Salle baby Spikers up for their photo op.
Junior Lady Spikers. Team captain number 18, Rian Cortez. Number 9, Lorien Gamboa. Number 11, Chloe Belen. Number 13, Samara Marzan. Number 17, Julia Andres. And number 19, Cassandra Gamboa. Their first libero is number 1, Angel Senizal. Head coach for the Junior Lady Spikers is Jeremiah Monreal. And now the starting lineup for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Brigadiers. Team captain number 2, Samantha Cantada. Number 4, Andrea Claren. Number 5, Janela Razan. Number 6, Cherise Serapio. Number 7, Altea Caravillas. Number 12, Yuna Carino. And their starting libero is number 1, Hilary Estoguero. Head coach for the Brigadiers is Jennifer Arasan.
Let's take a look at our starting lineup. Number 9, Lorien Gamboa. Number 13, Samara Marzan. Number 11, Chloe Belen. Number 17, Julia Andres. Number 18, Ariane Limpot. Number 19, Cassandra Gamboa. And the starting libero, number 1, Angel Senizal. On the other hand, for EAC, we have number 2, Samantha Cantada. Number 4, Andrea Clarin. Number 5, Arasa. Number 6, Serapio. Number 7, Garavillas. And number 12, Carino. And for the starting libero, we have Hilary Estoguero. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
Too aggressive at the start for Salle Zobel. Palakas yung atake doon from the open.
Correction, the starting setter for De La Salle Zobel is Belen. That is Chloe Belen, number 11.
Miscommunication. Back-to-back points. Agad para dito sa EAC.
Carino still on the service deck for Emilio Aguinaldo College. Pair of 2 attack errors. Back row attack by Gamboa.
And that ball just fell in between the libero of EAC. That one is Estoguero. Estoguero and Carino.
Captain of EAC will attack. Marzan with a response. The ball still alive. Free ball will be given to De La Salle Zobel. Belen to Cortez.
Good read by the blockers of La Salle. That's Gamboa, of course, teaming up that time with Marzan.
To serve, we have number 11 of De La Salle Zobel. Great serve coming from her.
Ganda din ang coverage this time ng EAC, but a violation will be called against the girls in red.
Cantada with an attack from the open side. Belen will set it up to the opposite. Although unable to adjust.
Yes, she lost her footing. I'm referring to Cortez. And definitely that's another point awarded to EAC. And this time that is, of course, EAC serving.
And another point of the attack coming from Marzan this time on the opposite side. She now heads to the service deck. Great attack coming from her.
Good first ball by the libero.
Cantada to attack. Marzan from the back.
And yes, that's a successful hit.
Great pipe attack coming from Samara. Marzan falling right on that end line on the side of EAC. No one there to defend that ball. Cantada with a powerful attack this time.
Parang hindi nawawalan ng lakas itong si Cantada. She has been the go-to spiker of Arasan in front.
Take a look at that heavy spike coming from Cantada, team captain. A lefty as well, meaning mas mahirap din magbasa ng kanyang mga palo. Correct. Gamboa this time.
Nakabawi naman agad ang lipa right there. Kasi wala sa posisyon. Itong, si Serapio. At sa Santa Gamboa. Serving for Salle.
Belen to the opposite once more. Arasan will set it up to Cantada. Joust at the net. Belen to Gamboa. Arasan will give it once more to Cantada, but that one's too long for EAC. DLSZ Zobel now at 7, EAC at 4.
Oh, Cantada really, hitting all the sets hard. Kaya minsan wala na sa posisyon, committing an error. And that time, that was well read on the defense. Service error on the side of Zobel.
Cantada now heading to the service deck.
Cargado din yung service niya, yes.
Carino will attack from the open. Dug up by Marzan. Gamboa with an attack as well. Coverage was there. Pipe attack by Cantada. Free ball for EAC. Carino will try again. But the libero of Zobel was there. 1-2 play this time. Carino once more with the off-speed. Belen to the opposite. Great rally we're seeing so far. Although following that attack error by Carino, giving DLSZ Zobel another point.
I love the effort being displayed here by all the players. So pang 10 palitan na yun actually.
We'll be right back after our first technical timeout. Welcome back to the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Our Shakey super fans of the game, this Shakey super fan of the day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now.
Sobra-sobra sa energy ito nga pinapakita ng ating mga super fans.
Substitution now on the side of EAC. Carino out for her teammate, that is Crom, Jana Micaela Crom. Another open or outside spiker for the Brigaders. Belen to the middle.
And that time it's Crom getting that point from the open.
A point off the bench coming from Jana Micaela Crom off that soft attack. Great receive by Marzan to Gamboa. Arasan will send it to Crom once again. Belen back to Gamboa with the tip. Defense was there. Free ball for De La Salle Zobel.
What a save by EAC.
But better angle this time for Lorian. Gamboa going to the sharp cross-court area. Wala din tao nakabantay doon for the defense.
And an off-speed hit, and that's successful still on the side of EAC.
Tough angle coming from Clarin. Off-speed attack, but smart hit as well. Score is now 9-7. Zobel only up by 2. Belen will set it up to Andres, getting a point off that back quick attack. Perfect pass, perfect set and connection, resulting to that point by Andres from De La Salle Zobel. Service error though. Zobel only up by 2 here at the first set. Again, our matches in the preliminary round are best of 3. So first team to win 2 sets will take the victory. Service error though. That is from Crom of Emilio Aguinaldo College.
But still, De La Salle Zobel still leading here. Nasusustain pa nila yan. And, not committing errors is a good sign.
Arasan will set it up to Cantada.
What a dig by Zobel.
Belen to the opposite.
At bumawi naman ang another lefty, and that's a courtesy of Cortez.
Captain Rian Cortez going cross court this time. She's a very tall spiker and a lefty as well,
Very effective from the opposite side.
making it hard for the blockers to read her. With an ace this time coming from Belen of De La Salle Zobel, putting them up at 13. Take a look at the replay. That is server of the game. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Cantada once again, but blocked.
Good coverage right there by EAC.
The tip was read well by the defense of EAC this time. Pinawian naman ni Cantada with a smart shot behind the blockers.
But this is what is good about Cantada this time. Kanina, tuloy-tuloy lang yung hampas niya. Pero ito, nakita niya na may butas on the court ng Zobel, and she took advantage of that.
And medyo nababasa na rin ng Zobel ang kanyang mga power shots. So great timing in terms of when to variate her shots. Arasan will set it up to Cantada. And speaking of power shot, powering through that double block of De La Salle Zobel.
Solid hit from this lefty. So she has been really, ang pinupuntahan talaga dito ni Arasan. That service will sail out. Sayang yung opportunity for them to build their momentum.
Score is now 14-10. Zobel up by 4 points. Great pass by the libero of EAC, although overset. But Cantada winning that joust over,
Swerte ni Cantada right there.
over the visibly taller Cortez of De La Salle Zobel.
Ang ganda rin ng naging timing niya eh. Kaya napunta yung advantage kay Cantada.
Great pass by the libero.
Too low of a hit para dito sa Zobel. And at that time, that's Cassandra Gamboa. Lumalapit na nga dito unti-unti itong EAC.
Serapio with that serve for EAC. Free ball for EAC this time. Cantada will try again with a drop. Belen was there. Free.
Good effort by Belen and Marzan, but that will not be enough for the libero para may angat at may balik sa kabila. That's really a smart attack coming from Cantada.
Belen will set it up to Dorian Gamboa, breaking down the double block of EAC this time, putting their lead back up by 2.
But good adjustment ang layo actually nung set ni Belen. But still, nagawan pa ng paraan.
Serve too long for, that was number 19, Cassandra Gamboa of De La Salle Zobel. Too long. Cantada now at the back to serve for her squad.
A tough one.
Great pass. Dorian Gamboa will try again from the open side. We'll try once more. Drop ball by Crom.
Violation. Well, ang nangyari dito on the side of La Salle Zobel. Yep, and then that is Angel Sanisal. And just like that, we are tied at 15. Excellent effort being displayed here by the girls of Coach Jennifer Arasan. But that ball is too long.
Second technical timeout. We'll be back after this short break. Back here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Score is now 16-15 in favor of De La Salle Zobel, up by 1 here at the first set.
You know, you like how patient EAC was. Kasi kanina lamang dito ang Lasal ng 5, right? Or almost all the efforts na nakikita nila, and that is courtesy of Cantada. Mostly yung mga atake niya from the open.
Although an attack error coming from Crom, but a substitution now. Cardino back in for Crom.
Another error committed here by the Zobel.
Arasan now to serve for EAC.
Arasan is the younger daughter of Coach Jennifer Arasan. She has a sister na naglaro kanina sa UST. This is grade 7 and the other sister is grade 9, I believe, or 11. Following the footsteps of their mom.
Yes, and her mom is also a setter, I believe.
Open spiker.
Open spiker.
Yes. And she is really good at that. And speaking of their mom, Coach Jennifer will call for timeout. Nakahabol na kasi sila. Dito na itabla na nila yung score. But then, again, with their errors, it's LaSalle Zobel taking a 2-point lead in our first set. But they just need to be consistent and limit their errors. Kaya naman daw nilang makadikit.
So far, very close match coming from both squads. As predicted, we really couldn't tell who would come out victorious in this match. Kaya nga, magkadikit nga ang ating score so far here in the first set.
A really interesting thing about this game is that the two lefties from these two squads, they are the key players that we are, really looking after. You have Cortez for Zobel and of course Cantada naman para sa EAC.
Belen to Marzan in the open, getting that attack through the double man block of EAC.
Diniskartehan lang niya talaga yung bola na hindi malakas yung pagkahampas niya. DLSZ Zobel still up here by 3.
Belen will set it up to Marzan once more, goes for the tip. The defense of EAC was there, although too tight. Nagawa naman ng paraan. Gamboa from the back. Attempt once again by Cardenio. And that one falls right on the end line, putting the lead down to only 2 points.
Well, excellent effort right here. Pinabayaan lang ng Zobel yung atake na yon.
Belen to Marzan once more.
Yes.
Miscommunication, but ball still alive. Libero will set it up to Gamboa for a pipe. Cardenio will try.
Long rally right here.
Belen once again to Marzan. With a powerful attack this time. That one is good. Putting DLSZ Zobel up by 3 points once more.
Palo that time, from the open. It just went straight to the arms of Garavillas. But Garavillas was not able to contain it because of too much power. Nabawi naman agad doon ang EAC. Another look right here from the middle, and that has been, the same spot where kanina nakapuntos ulit itong EAC.
Gamboa from the back once more. Serapio slips off her hands, but Cantada will try. Slipping through the hands once again of the double block.
Exchanges when it comes to soft attacks or soft spike. Pero in that last sequence, it was EAC, courtesy of Cantada, ang nanalo in that last rally.
Belen to Gamboa for a power kill in the middle.
Too quick that the blockers of EAC were really late. Hindi na talaga nila na-anticipate na ganong klaseng setup ang ibibigay ng Belen.
Great connection as well between the two service error, crucial service error coming from the setter. Substitution now again, Clarin back in for the Guzman of the Brigaders. Timeout now called by Coach Jeremiah of De La Salle Zobel as the lead is pushed down to 1 point, 21-20 in favor of De La Salle Zobel.
No, the whole time, lumalamang ang Zobel. Pwede nakahabol ito ng EAC. It's just that, yung mga errors when EAC starts to commit tuloy-tuloy. So, doon nakakalamang ang Zobel. But this time, yung kaya nilang nababaan nila yung lamang ng Zobel.
Ball will remain with Clarin to serve for EAC.
Sharp one. And yes, that will tie our score here in the first set.
It's a great serve. No spin whatsoever. Even targeted it at the libero of De La Salle Zobel, but unable to contain that power and float. Belen will give it to Marzan from the opposite this time.
Ganda ng habol that time ng EAC. But then, hindi yun naibalik ng libero.
Samara Marzan now with 5 points in the match here at the first set. Another great serve coming from her. Cantada will give up a free ball. Belen will go to the opposite side.
But that was done. Nabasa na nila yung atake ito ni Cortez.
Belen to Gamboa. Cantada will send that one over. Belen to Rian Cortez once more. Cantada will try again. It was blocked at the net by the Cortez and Gamboa duo.
That's correct. It has been a battle of the lefties. And that last attack, ang ganda na naging depensa dito ni Gamboa, and then there was no one to cover on the side of EAC.
Although a good timeout called by Coach Jennifer as De La Salle Zobel nears the ending mark of our first set. 23-21 is our score. Zobel up by 2.
So they still have the advantage here.
Marzan still at the service deck. Great serve. Arasan will send it to Cantada.
You know, in those kind of situations, seeing Cantada in front, hindi ka pwedeng mag-relax, lalo na kapag ganito kaganda yung setup. So you can see, na kahit dalawa yung blocker sa harap niya, it's Gamboa and Cortez, the taller players of Zobel. Pero lumusot lang sa gitna nila yung bola.
So far, Cantada with 6 points. Gamboa though stops that run by EAC with pushing them to set points so far. Although substitutions, coaching in for Gamboa.
A tough serve. Ibalik pa rin. Approach parang ni Garavillas. You will see the uncertainty dun sa footwork niya. Medyo alanganin. And that will give De La Salle Zobel their 25th point taking on the first set.
First set 25-22. We'll be right back after this short break. close match so far here at set 1. Let's take a look at set 1 highlights. We have great production coming from Lorien Gamboa, Samara Marzan, and of course net presence of Rian Cortez. But on the other hand, EAC, it's really Cantada doing the damage on their side. 6 points so far. Of course, she is the team captain, so that is expected of her.
That's correct. No, nakakalama nga dito yung Zobel. Nakahabol ng EAC. It's just that it's their errors that really taking a toll on their performance kahit na nakahabol man sila. But you have to commend also the good effort being displayed here by the teammates. Ang gandang naging depensa. And hindi naman nalalayo yung score 25-22. But still, makikita natin how EAC, if they can manage, to get or build the momentum at bawiin ang second set dito sa Zobel.
Because we are now in the second set, both squads have switched courts. And we expect another close game, or close set rather.
Well, aside from Cantada, there has been sporadic contributions from her teammates. Pero syempre, kailangan niyo talaga yung mas solid na tutulong sa kanya for them to get those scores.
Yes, you have help coming from Clarin, but before that, this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
Out of position already, but Cantada insisted on hitting that ball hard, going straight to the net.
Belen still on the service deck for De La Salle Zobel. Although following with a service error, putting both squads at 1 point apiece. De La Salle Zobel up 1-0.
A good first ball at ibalikan ng EAC. Cantada will give La Salle an opportunity to convert, and yes, they did.
Gamboa with an attack from the middle this time. That is Cassandra Gamboa wearing jersey number 19. Great connection between her and Belen. Samantha Marzan now at the service deck for De La Salle Zobel. Great serve coming from her. Arasan sends it to Cantada for the drop. Cantada will try once more, but this time successful on that last try.
Yeah, Cantada is very happy. Bakit the second time around, she just hit that ball hard. Hindi na siya nakatras, to even approach the ball, pero nakagawa pa rin yung pumuntos.
Gamboa. Although that attack goes out, 3 point for EAC. Lorien Gamboa will try for an off-speed hit. Arasan will send it back to Cantada. Although an attack error coming from her. Score is now all tied up at 3 apiece. Cassandra Gamboa now on the service deck for the green and white.
A sharp one over reception. She had a really good intention, dun sa regalo na yon. But kinulang that time, or nauna.
That was Andres.
That's correct. And that syempre, gumalaw na siya. So, tendency, hindi na yung pukunin ng ibang teammates niya. But unfortunate, hindi niya na-time niya na maayos.
Attack error this time by Rian Cortez as she sends that one straight into the net. EAC now up by 2 points. Score is 5-3. Sent to Gamboa. Goes cross-court, but the libero was there. Although Arasan was unable to bring that ball over the net.
Limitahan si Arasan gumalaw dahil nandun si Maravillas katabi niya. You know, and that delayed her movement to get to the ball. What a setup by Arasan and Carino, making sure masusuklian na yun yung magandang set ni Arasan with a point.
Great set by Arasan, and this time Carino fearless on that attack.
Gamboa just penetrating to the blockers of EAC.
That ball fell right on the middle of EAC. Carino will set it to Cantada for a pipe attack, and that one's good.
Parang sa front line siya pumalo.
Great
And again,
timing.
yes, that's Cantada from the back row.
Great timing and athleticism on that last hit. This time, substitution. We have Elaine Faye Garces in for Garavillas. Marzan will try for a tip. Carino, but ball still in play.
Good effort right here by EAC.
Marzan once again.
What a dig by Cantada.
Blocked by Belen.
So that time, it's easier for the blockers of Salle Zobel. Bantayan yung atake. That time, ni Carino. Because she's a small attacker. At kita nila yung timing, syempre, kung saan apatak yung bola. That's the second time around. The first time nagawang makuha yung coverage ng EAC. But then, service ace this time. Another point gained on the side of Salle Zobel.
First technical timeout. We'll be right back after a short break. We are back here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Still here at the second set. De La Salle Zobel versus EAC ICA. De La Salle Zobel up by 1 set. And in the second set, also up by 1 point as Andres continues to serve. Free ball will be given to Zobel. Belen, although too high, pero nagawan pa rin ng paraan. Carino straight to the net on that last hit, pushing the lead of De La Salle Zobel up by 2.
A bit too low with that attack from Carino. Coach Jennifer Arasan definitely need some reinforcement para hindi na lumaki itong kalamangan ng Zobel.
Arasan,
yes.
To Serapio. Marzan with a tip, but defense was there.
Clarin was the one who stepped that ball to the open. And that's Jana Krom.
Great adjustment there. Medyo dikit yung bola sa net. But still successful with that drop ball. Although,
sayang yung mga ganong opportunity again for them to inch closer. And you can see how disappointed Coach Jennifer Arasan is. Pinasok siya doon dahil kailangan niya mag-serve. But she committed an error instead.
Cantada will try again. Belen was there this time. Marzan will adjust with a power tip. Cantada once again. This time successful with a power tip behind the blockers of De La Salle Zobel.
You know, the good thing about Cantada, alam, kahit malayo sa net yung setup, nagagawa niya ng diskarte. Her earlier she hit that ball hard the second time out. It was a drop shot.
Scores now 10-9. De La Salle Zobel in favor. Another drop shot by Cantada. Free ball given to EAC. Arasan will set it up to the middle. Belen back to Marzan. Arasan sets it up again to Cantada. This time successful once again on that donut hole of De La Salle Zobel.
No, same spot, same result for Cantada. You know, if it happened the first time, then yung pangalawa dapat nakapag-adjust na yung depensa dito ng Zobel, but that did not happen.
Scores now all tied up at 10 points apiece.
Good up right here by EAC, and then Cantada just hitting through the blocker's hands.
Another great attack by Cantada, this time powering through the double block of the green and white squad.
Now, how do you stop this girl from getting those points? Lalo na pag ang ganda ng setup sa kanya.
It's hard to stop someone like that, and she's producing most of the numbers so far already. 11 points, around 11 points, could be more.
Clarin was there, pero walang nag-follow up nung bola. Napapangiti na lang dito si Coach Jennifer. Pero the good thing about that is we are now tied at 11.
Close game all throughout the beginning of the match. Tight set, but point will be awarded to De La Salle Zobel.
Oh, in this kind of, you know, crucial setups, no, kailangan talagang makapag-adjust ka on how you will deliver that third ball. Normally, pag ipit ka na, wala ka ng choice. That's what happens. Very similar as De La Salle Zobel, you know, getting a point from the service area courtesy of Marzan.
Cantada once again with an explosive spike in the open side of the court.
No, that's even a back set by Arasan. Galing sa 4 papunta sa open, but still, ang ganda na naging bigay dito ni Arasan.
Very talented spiker. And I'm talking about Cantada, Samantha Chloe, who is the captain also of the Brigaders. Hindi din siya napapagod. Kanina pa binibigay ni Arasan yung mga set sa kanya.
Well, if you know that you are the go-to attacker of your team, you know, wala kang pagod. Lalo na kung nakakapag-deliver ka. And you can see everyone on the team, you know, showing the same effort that you have. That's already rewarding for you.
Although lead is now 2 points up for De La Salle Zobel. Cassandra Gamboa on the service deck. Faulty pass there, but free ball will be given. And a point off a free ball opportunity, a lucky break for the Brigaders.
Oh, that's very surprising on the side of Zobel kasi nakapwesto na si Gamboa, in getting that free ball. Pero tumingin pa siya sa katabi niya.
Yes, a miscommunication. Or yung kulang dun is pag-aako sa bola.
Yes, taking responsibility. Lalo na if you are leading, then you need to take care of the ball. At ang kalamangan ninyo. Good coverage this time. Oh, it's Arasan.
Arasan with an attack, the setter. Free ball for EAC.
Opportunity.
Arasan will set it up to Garavillas. Gamboa will try from cross court. Pipe attack by Cantada. Belen was there. Although that will be a point for Cantada. Yes.
Hindi niya ina-expect na lahat ng palo niya, and including that last one, alam mo, makakapuntos kasi wala na siya sa pwesto eh. Hindi solid yung contact. But then, the defense of Salle Zobel was not that solid or organized. Kaya naman it tied our score right here.
Arasan to Garavillas in the middle.
Solid hit right there and defense at the net.
But ball still alive. Arasan to the open, blocked, and no coverage to be found. Great duo block on the side of the green and white.
Pero dun sa last sequence na yon, si Garavillas nasa 3. And of course, dito sa EIC, si Krom nasa open, but Arasan able to distribute yung bola. Wala nga lang coverage pagdating sa opensa or depensa.
Although a service error, putting both teams back at 15.
Cross-court hit. Nakaangat masyado sa posisyon nitong libero ng EAC. And that is Godino. Kaya naman ang laki yung naiwan na space sa likod. That's too high for her already. But good adjustment on the side of Salle Zobel.
Second technical timeout will be back after the short break. Back here at the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, still here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila for our last game of our opening day. De La Salle Zobel up 1-0, and also still up by 1 point here at the second set. Close match so far we're having all throughout the beginning of the match. Although
natutuwa ako sa reaction nitong mga taga-EAC kasi every time makakapunto sila, parang hindi sila makapaniwala. That they got, that 1 point. Tingnan mo, pag nag-huddle sila. Diba, everybody was celebrating. Bakit hindi? It's a hard-earned one. And a chance, of course, to extend their game.
Free ball for De La Salle Zobel. Belen will give it to Marzan with an explosive approach. And which is why she is able to score off that last attack.
But I think that was a bad fall, bad landing para dito kay Marzan.
This is a sight we never want to see on any playing field. Let's take a look at the replay. looks like a bad landing.
She's still on the floor. She looks disappointed. Sayang yung ganda ng ginawa niya earlier. Siyempre sa ganitong crucial na match, hindi mo gugustuhin lumabas. But then, of course, priority is their health and safety. We'll see kung makakabalik pa siya dito.
Substitution though, that is Alemania, one of the rookies for De La Salle Zobel. She actually won Rookie of the Year in the beach volleyball tournament. I think De La Salle Zobel finished second or third, if I'm not mistaken. Cantada will set it up to her teammate in the open side. Free ball will be given to EAC. Arasan once again to Prom.
They had the net on their favor in that last sequence para sa EAC.
The ball slipping through the tip of the net. Lucky point for the Brigaders.
Almost a service ace for EAC. Cut from the back. At nakita yung butas dito. Oh, I can say it's a lucky break for La Salle Zobel.
Dorian Gamboa stepping up as it has been her and Samara Marzan creating heavy output on the side of De La Salle Zobel.
Sayang yung mga ganong opportunities for EAC. Pero ang swerte din that time ng La Salle Zobel. It was a Rasen's ball but she didn't see that coming.
Timeout though called by
Coach
De La Salle.
Jennifer. No, it's EAC's timeout. Good yes by Carino.
Two though once again for Gamboa. Connection still needing to be built.
No, you have Gamboa and Cortez in front. Talagang solid blockers for Zobel. Good dig.
Miscommunication there between Valdez and the libero. That's number one, Angels, and his number one, Hillary Estrogero. Those are points you really want to eliminate completely because
No, hindi ka pwede magpabaya.
point, yes.
Yes, hindi ka pwede magpabaya.
La Salle Zobel 5 points now away from match point.
One-hand dig. Clarin, ibibigay kay Cantada.
Belen once again to Gamboa.
No, these girls, kulang lang talaga ng isang extra,
Step.
you know, 1 or 2 extra steps going to the ball.
Dorian Gamboa, nothing fancy coming from her, but very consistent all throughout the match. And that's what counts most. Committing less errors, but still making sure you were able to contribute for your team.
Oh, that's a tough attack. And finally, this is Cortez taking advantage of no blockers on the side of EAC. Ang ganda ng setup niya dito. And actually, there was one. Cantado was there. But a blocker definitely will not be enough to stop Cortez from attacking that ball hard.
Although a timeout called by Coach Jennifer Arasan of EAC as Zobel nears the tail end of this second set. They're 3 points away from snatching their first win of the season. Let's see if Zobel can sustain this lead or if EAC will push this match into a deciding third set. Great serve this time. Cantada will try. Great adjust though coming from her. Lorian Gamboa once again, and that falls right on the line for her.
What an attack for Gamboa.
Alemania still on that service deck. She came in to replace Samara Marzan.
Over reception. A good attempt para dito kay Gamboa, but still, she misread that over-receive. Naging advantage pa, naging pabor pa sa EAC.
Cortez,
yes, was dug. And Cantada rather, returning the favor.
Another powerful attack from Cantada. This time, Coach Jeremiah of De La Salle Zobel calling a timeout. We are still here at the second set. 23-20 is the score. The girls in green and white are still up by 3 points, needing 2 more to get their first win. Set up to Lorian Gamboa. Carino was there. Arasan back to Cantada for the drop. Free ball for EAC.
Good defense at the net by Zobel, and Cantada will try again.
There was a net violation called on De La Salle Zobel. 3 point for EAC.
So EAC still has a chance here. Arasan really aggressive. Good defense for EAC.
Does not go over for Cantada. A rare error we're seeing coming from her. That pushes.
But according to our officials, there's a touch on the side of Lasa. Yes. That's a good call by our officials.
That looked like it was not over. Patay ako nalito.
Good up right there, and Cantada will try again, and a drop What can you say about the performance of EAC?
So far, EAC just getting that mini run, although a timeout called by Coach Jeremiah.
Never say die attitude ang pinakita dito ng EAC.
Very gritty.
Yes. No, they were down here by 3. No, hindi agad talaga bumibitaw.
Scores now all tied up at 23 apiece. Let's see who finishes strong as we reach the tail end of our second set. EAC girls are back on the floor.
No, you have Arasan, Garavillas, Encantada sa harap ng EAC. For Salle Zobel, you have Cortez, Belen, and Gamboa. I can say that this is a really good matchup at the front line for this two squads.
Well, so far, they really have been going to Cantada. I'm speaking about EAC. And this time, they have Gamboa here at the front. Porsyento na talagang labanan as we reach crucial moments in the game. Although too much angle that time.
And too much aggressiveness. Makita mo na dun yung gigil ni Gamboa eh. Ang ganda naman kasi ng pagka-set up sa kanya. But then, hindi niya nagawa ng paraan. And that puts EAC at set point.
Great. You can see na gusto niya talagang bumawi. Same angle, same shot this time. A little bit weaker.
Oh, nabasa naman ng maayos. Ni Cantada actually, but
once, as you mentioned earlier, 1 or 2 steps away na lang. That is Julisha Kuching, service specialist of De La Salle Zobel. Although,
very unfortunate, yes, committing a service error that time.
EAC now at set point.
No, Cantada also able to contribute a couple of service aces. Good dig right there.
Cantada,
yes.
will attack from the back.
Good defense. Opportunity for EAC.
That was a well-timed block coming from De La Salle Zobel.
No, all 6 girls, or rather 5 on the side of EAC, lahat sila nasa harap.
Yes.
And wala na nagko-cover sa likod. So, that was left wide open.
Nakasaksak yung depensa nila as how
Yeah, that
you
is
refer to it.
correct. That is actually Cantada's area of responsibility.
Yes. At the back row na iwan yung back row. Great serve there. Free ball will be given to De La Salle Zobel. But a lucky shot.
A free point from a free ball to a free point. My Garavillas. Everyone na napapatayo na dito.
Calls right on the line. Great call by our referees or line judges. Better reception for De La Salle Zobel. This time, extended play. Once again, we are all tied up at 26 points apiece. You can see Belen starting to go to her go-to spiker. That's Gamboa.
Earlier talagang si Gamboa taking charge of their offense. So isang ikot na lang, nasa likod na siya. She's now the one serving. And let's see. No, that will be a violation committed by Zobel.
That point puts EAC back at set point. Garavillas now at the back to serve. Cantada as well, still at the back row. Pero whether she's in the front row or back row, still very effective in terms of her attacking.
Opportunity for EAC. Miscommunication right there. And this is Cantada that open part of the court, and EAC winning the second set.
(25-22), 28-26 is our score. We're heading to a third deciding set. We'll be right back after a short break. Another close game, close set so far, and close game all throughout. But let's first take a look at our set 2 highlights. Great production coming from DLSZ Zobel. That is credits to Lorian Gamboa, Samara Marzan before she went down. You have Rian Cortez as well, the team captain for the green and white. But on the other hand, Emilio Aguinaldo College, we really have to give credit to Samantha Chloe Cantada, the team captain, and who has been producing heavy numbers for the squad. That is about 13 or 14 points so far in both first and second set.
Isama mo na rin dito yung sipag at saka pasensya nitong girls ni Coach Jennifer Arasan kasi kanina pa nila inuunti-unti. Alam mo yun, nakakalamang. That's actually the story of their game as we see it's 12 points for Cantada pero hindi naman niya yan magagawa without the help of their teammates.
Yes, we have to give credit as well to Arasan for setting up Cantada all throughout in the front or in the back. But very talented spiker in the likes of Cantada. We see her on our screens right now. We are now at our third set. DLSZ Zobel taking the first set and the Emilio Aguinaldo College Brigaders taking the second set. This third set will be played up to 25 as this is a best of 3 series game.
Best of 3 sets, yes, and Marzan already back on the floor for Zobel. This is the third set.
This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now.
What a good way to start with EAC. Hindi ganong kalakas yung atake that time nitong si Chen Serapio, but still ang ganda ng placing.
Marzan now back on the floor.
Gamboa just hitting that straight to the net. Giving EAC their second straight point.
Belen will set it up to Gamboa. Arasan back to Cantada once more.
Good defense. Pero nandun din naman ang coverage ng EAC. You have to commend the effort being displayed here. Nakikita mo na mas aggressive itong EAC when it comes to getting those points. Mas mabilis sila gumalaw. But that time, good intention for Cantada, but still too wide. Hitting that down the line.
Score is now all tied up at 2 here at the third set.
Good reception right there. Oh, that's out. Defense was present at the net for EAC. Pero nabasa yon ni Cortez and just letting that ball hit the floor.
Marzan still on that service deck, but served too long this time.
Good first ball by Zobel. Gamboa already in front. No, ang ganda ng timing ni Arasan doon, napangitila lang siya kasi nakita niya na that's an over reception and that was mistimed as well by Gamboa. Cortez hitting that straight towards the hands of Cantada. Wala nang nag-block on the side of EAC.
Great attack this time, going cross court. Cantada unable to control that heavy spike. Cassandra Gamboa to serve. Arasan will set it up to Cantada. Cantada to Garavillas.
Yes.
Good
dig.
There. Free ball for DLSZ Zobel.
Excellent effort being displayed by the libero. And Cantada again just putting that ball over. Napakasimple nung atake niya dito. Off speed and that ball just fell right into Gamboa and at the backcourt.
This time a response from DLSZ Zobel, going to the same zone Cantada went to earlier, the middle area. She is now up to serve. Great serve coming from her. Carino will try, and that falls right on the line.
What I like about these girls, yung setup ni Cantada sa kanya. yung palo niya, sigurado siya eh. It seems like nakalkula niya yung court at iniwan lang yung net na bukas. Taking advantage of that. Karin again, giving this one to Carino. This time, Cantada, hindi ganun kalakas yung mga nagiging atake niya. And again, it's just placing, whether she's in the front or at the back.
Great serve coming from Arasan.
Setting this one in the middle.
Arasan jump set, but a violation will be called.
It's clear she crossed that line.
Arasan to be open, getting a point. That was Andrea Clarin of EAC using the hands of the blockers to get that point. Let's now head on into our first technical timeout. Let's take a look at our matches today. On the opening day of the Gville tournament, we had UST versus Naga. UST winning in 3 sets. Lyceum of the Philippines, Cavite versus Kings winning in straight sets. FEU versus St. Clair Caloocan. FEU winning that. Many matches so far in the opening day
Na umabot ng 3 sets. Just like this one. This gives us an idea of what our spectators, volleyball fans can expect moving forward. Na mas magiging exciting at interesting yung mga magiging laro natin.
Yes, of course, and we can also see and realize the potential we have here in the Philippines as we see the foundation of volleyball being the high school division and the extreme talent of these girls.
Again, there are only 12 teams na nakita natin. Meron pa tayong 4 na hindi napapanood. So it's something, that we really look forward to in our next game day.
And 4 of those teams have very good volleyball programs and powerhouses as well. EAC now up by 3.
Carino is saving the ball and Cantada with the free to Zobel. Great hit right there from the back. At wala na sa posisyon that time si Arasan.
Cantada once again. That was a powerful spike.
That indeed is excellent attack. Dauntless talaga itong si Cantada from the open. Basta itaas mo. Itaas mo talaga. She'll make sure susuklian niya yun ng magandang atake.
And I can't believe this girl's only in high school. Although Zobel with a point this time. Substitution Alemania in for Samara Marzan.
Oh, let's be reminded that it's EAC on top right here. Cantada, Arasan in front.
Cantada once again. Back-to-back hits. Amazing hits coming from Cantada. Remember the name. Going straight to the floor. Targeting even the libero of De La Salle Zobel.
She has really mastered yung ganong atake niya. Basta maitaas mo yung bola, definitely yun ang aasahan mo. See, but that is a violation against EAC dahil Carino committed the double touch, double contact. Lucky point, lucky break.
With the help of the net. Much needed point for De La Salle Zobel as Cantada starts to heat up once more.
But that time, that is a point already given to EAC.
Change courts now as we hit the 13-point mark here at the third set. Our deciding set. Serve will remain with EAC Brigaders. This is Cantada now at the back row.
Opportunity for EAC, and again that's a rare error committed by Cantada. This time it's the lefty of La Salle Zobel.
Service is good, but a free ball will be given to De La Salle Zobel, although overshoots that one.
Back-to-back points for Zobel, and those points nakuha nila yon sa errors ng EAC.
All tied up now at 13 apiece.
Quick attack off the block. Si Cantada pa rin.
Belen to Lorian Gamboa, breaking down the double man block of EAC. Timeout now called by Coach Jennifer Arasan as De La Salle Zobel is up by 1.
No, isa pa lang yung lamang, but still na she is careful na makuha na nga. Actually, nabibuild na dito yung momentum on the side of Zobel because they actually got 3 straight points already.
And so far, just wanting to be sure as this whole match, dikitan yung score natin. So, let's see if this timeout will break the momentum that Zobel is slowly gaining.
Oh, they have Gamboa in front for Zobel, so that's already an advantage for them kahit nasa likod itong si Cortez. Cantada, backliner for EAC.
Cantada will send that over. Gamboa this time going cross court. Ball still alive.
One-hand dig by the libero.
Free ball now for EAC. Arasan to Garavillas.
That's too close to the net already, and Garavillas having a tough time, hitting that ball over. At bantay na doon yung bola sa gitna. Oh, you have Julia Andres in the middle for Zobel.
Zobel up by 2 so far. Make that 3 following that service ace coming from Rian.
No, that's 4 straight points already gained by Zobel.
We are now at the second technical timeout. We'll be back. For our matches this Saturday on May 13 here at the San Andres Gym in Manila, we have Perpetual versus NU, EAC versus UST, Bacolod Taitong versus Lyceum, Kings versus Adamson, St. Clair versus California Academy, Arellano University versus FEU Diliman. And you can catch our games on our different social media platforms. On Plus Networks, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, the Shakey Super League Facebook page, and live on CNN every 9 a.m. and 12 noon, and on Solar Sports as well. Carino with a point down the line this time. Much needed point coming from her.
So that's an attack, and the ball was hit in between the blocker's hands of Zobel. What a hit that time coming from Zobel, and that again is Gamboa. So, grabe yung karga at saka lakas ng atake niya. Even the libero of EAC, having a really difficult time controlling. Good, the coverage on the side of EAC.
Belen to Alemania. But ball still alive. Belen will send that over. Carino will try again, although that was too strong.
Too strong, but our officials said there was a touch.
Check ball called on the net. Let's take a look at the replay once again. If there was a check, no, it doesn't seem like a check, but we will remain with the call of the referees.
No, from that angle, parang wala, no? Kasi sobrang bilis ng pagkapalo ng bola. At that time, Andres making sure, getting that point, even pointing to the line, saying that it's inside. Clearly, it was. Again, that's another long hit coming from Carino.
Substitution though for the Brigaders, prop in for Carino this time. approaching the 20-point mark here at the third set.
Wow, it's a sharp serve.
Alemania with a dig. Belen back to Alemania. And that one's good. Her first point of the match.
Coach Jennifer Arasan did not like that. No, lacking of anticipation when it comes to the attack. At again, yung pagbasa kung saan mapupunta o papaluin yung bola. That was the problem earlier of EAC. Kaya naman, alam mo, hindi sila nag-usap kung sino yung kukuha ng bola. A bit of uncertainty as well.
Now pushing the lead of De La Salle Zobel up by 5. They're 5 points away from winning this match.
And a chance for Zobel. And Belen will send this one. That time to Gamboa.
Yes, another point here for De La Salle Zobel. Belen giving that to Gamboa for that well-placed power tip.
Good first ball by Cantada. That ball was saved by Cortez. No good effort right there being displayed by EAC. No, that's their third attempt, if I'm not mistaken.
On the service deck, we have that is from of Emilio Aguinaldo College on the service deck.
Service error once again for EAC.
Great read there by De Los Santos, the libero of Zobel. Belen now at the service line.
Panghihinayang ka sa mga ganong klaseng errors kasi una nakahabol na sila kanina. But then yung mga errors na yun ang nagbibigay talaga ng advantage sa Zobel. And speaking of advantage, service ace here by Belen. Presence of mind still for Cantada, recognizing that ball is out.
This time, Andrea Clarin at the service deck. 23-17, Zobel 2 points away. Ball still alive here. Arasan sending it to Cantada. Great save by Gamboa. Cassandra Gamboa. Cantada will try once more. And that attempt was good. Going straight to the floor this time.
Nothing will stop or can stop Cantada when she's in front.
This time, Coach Jeremiah calling a timeout for his squad. Just making sure that they don't let go of their chance to take this set as we approach, as they only need 2 more points to take this match.
Pag nasa harap talaga itong si Cantada, nakakakuha sila ng puntos because you can see how confident Cantada. Alam niya na porsyento siya at inaasahan siya. So, every time na ibibigay sa kanya yung bola, she will definitely contribute.
Great pass by De La Salle Zobel's libero. And a lucky point.
So, kahit nakahiga na itong si Caltada, nakakaangat pa ng bola.
De La Salle Zobel now at match point.
Solid reception. Cantada hesitated in that last setup, opting to give a drop, but then committed an error. And that last error gives La Salle Zobel their winning point in 3 sets.
Great match so far. Great match that we witnessed here. EAC versus De La Salle Zobel. Close game as well all throughout. But before that, we'll be right back after the short break.
Anong gagawin?
Again, another amazing match between these two teams, 25-22, 28-26, 25-18 in favor of De La Salle Zobel. But before that, let's take a look at our MVP of the match. We're here with MVP of the match. This player of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. This is Lorienne Gamboa, producing heavy numbers for her squad, steady all throughout all 3 sets. You can come to her when you are looking for a point and consistency, especially when you are at crucial moments of the game.
That's correct. Ang ganda ng naging bawi niya dito, and kahit gaano sila nakakalamang, nakakahabol yung kalaban, but still this girl led her team and displaying leadership, kaya naman nakuha nila yung kanilang panalo in a very tight 3-set match.
We're here with our Shakey's player of the game, Lorienne Gamboa. Hi, Lorienne.
Hi.
Congrats on today's win and great performance. We just wanted to ask a few questions. What adjustments did you make as a team, considering medyo dikit yung laban all throughout the match?
First of all, we really focused on our defense. We made sure that, kasi malakas din yung palo ng kalaban. So, we really made sure na magaling talaga yung receives namin. Tapos, tinignan talaga namin yung spots na weak spots nila.
Okay, umabot tayo ng 3 sets, dikit yung laban. Ano yung pinaka naging mahirap sa inyo in those 3 sets?
Yung tibay ng loob po. Medyo nahirapan kasi humahabol yung kalaban, syempre. So, that's one thing na we had to work on during the game, na lalaban kami.
And lastly, syempre maraming nanonood at sumusuporto sa inyo. Pwede ka bumati sa kanila.
Hello to everyone who watched and to those who weren't able to watch but are supporting our team. Thank you so much for all the support and love you have given to us. We're so appreciative of all of that. Thank you. Thank you.
And there you have it, our MVP of the match. You get a free pizza from Shakey's together with some perks and rewards as well. Let's now take a look at our game highlights. For set 1, De La Salle Zobel taking that set. Care of contributions from, of course, our MVP of the match, Lorian Gamboa, together with Samara Marzan, and great distribution of sets coming from Chloe Belen. On the other hand, we have Samantha Chloe Cantada, the captain of EAC, doing the damage on the other side of the court. She had about 6 points in the first set.
She is consistent. Actually, since the beginning, di mo alam kung saan niya pinukuha yung energy at lakas ng palo niya. The same thing goes for Lorian Gamboa, who really showed leadership and steadiness after that first set. Pagdating natin ng second set, this is where EAC talagang went head-to-head against De La Salle Zobel. Lumalamang pero humahabol sila, which clearly shows that ganito rin katibay ang team ng EAC headed by their coach, Jennifer Arasan.
And it was all about who made less errors, as EAC was able to take the set pero dikitan nga buong laban. Of course, credits again to Samantha Chloe Cantada as she had another 7 big points in this second set. Most output coming from her attacks and her service aces. But of course, we have to give credit as well to Arasan, the setter, setting up Cantada very effectively. And lastly, our third set, De La Salle Zobel grabbing that one, but another close match between the two teams.
Marzan able to get back dito sa third set kasi after that powerful hit from the second, well, she had an injury, but hindi naman na naging ganun ka-serious, and that's why she was really another added factor for Zobel to take on the third set.
Yes, amazing game. So far, we had a lot of three-set matches or matches that went to extended play because of the caliber and talent that these girls have been showing.
Marami pa tayong aabangan in our upcoming games, katulad ng ating nasaksihan on our opening day. The last game, it was De La Salle Zobel and EAC, where Zobel 25, 22, 26, 28, and then 25, and winning that set match.
And for our matches again, this Saturday, we have 6 big games for all of you volleyball fans here again in the San Andres Gym in Manila. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Games of all of these teams here, as you can see on the screen. Again, I am Kayla Reyes alongside Sheila Salaysay, bringing you the volleyball action today. But we hope to see all of you again next weekend.